So that's interesting. Just hi. I clicked go live and it said, do you want to go live with 1080 DPI or whatever it is? So that means my computer will probably completely crash today. Anyway, hi. Welcome to this edition of At the Mic. I am your host, Keith Malinak. This I actually had to work out before we went live today because the stack is so heavy. There's not a chance we get to all this stuff. My goodness. And I am, true to form, the most unorganized person that I know. And today especially, and that is saying something. Okay, I hear audio here. So that's on my end, I'm sure. Yep. All right. So make sure everything's turned down, Keith. This is my first day. I appreciate y'all understanding. Okay. So let us first, I want to start by just giving y'all a heads up. See, I told you I'm unorganized. I've lost my, here it is. I got it. Coming up, June 6th, we're going to start a Thursday live stream. So be looking for that. I'm checking the comments here because I don't know how smooth this is. So if it's bad, y'all please let me know if the quality sucks. Anyway, June 6th, we're gonna start doing a Thursday live stream, 2 p.m. Eastern, at the mic deep dive, and so we've got lots of fun topics planned there. Coming up here on the Friday live stream in the near future, I got my buddy Jonathan Haggerty, J Hag is what you'll want to call him. He's fun. I did an interview with him on his life story. If you want to check that, he will join myself and Chris Cruz coming up on May 31st. Coming up after that, I've got these are the folks I got scheduled. Tim Young is going to be back. He's a lot of fun. Stu Bregeer, perhaps you've heard of him. Glenn Beck's executive producer, Jason Buttrell, Carol Roth. From the Critters for Dinner podcast, we've got Jason Owings, Patton. They're going to join us, so that'll be a lot of fun. Now, if you'll notice, I just skipped the plan for May 24th because that's a week from today. And joining me now is the same guy. It's called a Brad Staggs doubleheader. I don't know if you know this or not, Brad, but I've got you scheduled for next week as well. Hope you don't mind.
Oh my gosh. Long-time caller, first-time listener. This is so exciting.
I feel like I'm taking advantage.
Am I
of
on
my
the
friend.
air? Is this?
Yeah, you're on the air. Yeah, the camera.
Hi, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
Hi. How are you? Hi.
Thanks for making time. I appreciate it a lot.
Talking to me?
I'm talking.
Are you
talking to you?
Hello, it's Brad.
So let me back up a little bit, if I may.
I wish you would.
The original plan for today was Brian Sack and Jack Helmuth. Okay, Questionable Material podcast. Great guys. Former coworkers of mine, and then Brad killed them.
I killed them both.
He wanted to be on the show more than they did, apparently. So Brian had something come up, and then so I called Brad, and I was like, "Hey, can you join me and Jack?" And then Jack has a family emergency that he has to tend to, and please pray for his family, truly. And so it's like, "Hey, Brad, it's just you and me, bro." So thanks for making time. I appreciate it.
Long time, first time listener, caller.
Brad, where can people find you Monday through Friday and on Saturday? Please tell everyone that is tuned in right now where they can get more of you, because who wouldn't want more of you, sir?
And there's plenty of me to go around, and you can find me at thedailymojo.com. And then on Saturday mornings, you can find me at realsaturdayMorningLive.com, because that one was cheaper than SaturdayMorningLive.com, which was like $20,000. But we being Jeffy, Jeff Fisher, and I got the realsaturdayMorningLive.com for, I think it was $20. And so,
good for you.
Yeah, so it was much cheaper, and it's pretty easy to remember. realsaturdayMorningLive.com. And we even got hang on a second here. I wanted you to listen to our announcer and see if you can recognize. Let's see, do I have to, if I turn that up, I wonder if you can hear this.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Jeff Fisher.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Say that again. What was that? Play that again.
Do I have to? Sorry, I guess I have to have that up. I thought you had to have it up, but here we go.
That's what she said.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Jeff Fisher.
Doesn't it sound like Stu?
It sure does. It sounds like a stew sped up.
Right. Yeah. It's his name is
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Jeff Fisher.
his name is not Stu.
Huh.
His name
Like
is
that's his name, not Stu.
Like not Stu. That's his name, not Stu. So we have it's kind of like it's legally stealing Stu.
By the way, yeah,
Mhm.
good job.
You're
So
welcome.
I since you didn't put this on your screen there, do I have this right?
What was I supposed to put up on my screen?
RealSaturdayMorningLive.com. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Did I nail it?
Yeah, that's
All right.
very nice.
Y'all-
Actually, you know what? If I put up, let's see, if I go to RealSaturdayMorningLive.com.
I'm going to let people go ahead and type that into their browser, and then they
There
can
you go.
bookmark it. We'll wait.
There you go. That's RealSaturdayMorningLive.com right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. I got to
have
your
it.
screen. Boom. Look at that.
Ta-da!
And that's you and
See?
Jeffy.
Yeah.
It's you and Jeffy.
Yep.
And
We do
it's
that every Saturday
10
morning.
a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central,
Mhm.
8 a.m. Mountain, 7
Yep.
a.m. Pacific.
What
Now, can
time
they-
in Guam, though?
tomorrow? Like literally, I think
Good.
it's tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So,
Can't say you're wrong.
can people listen to it on demand if they miss it live?
They can. Demand is such a harsh word. Can't we just say podcast?
I tell you.
They can listen to the podcast. I mean, demand is, and it's kind of a trigger word, and I think demand is harsh. So I'm
like it. Yeah, on
suggesting we
demand,
use
like,
podcast instead.
Give me your podcast, damn you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I see what you're
I
saying.
just think it's easier. I mean,
I
it's easier
demand
to
it.
people, and I don't want to
Okay.
make them upset.
I want to, and I hate to start because we want to kind of just take it easy here on the old Friday live stream, but some breaking news did happen, and I forgot. By the way, I forgot to go over all this stuff with you, Brad, before we got started. Sorry, I was too busy napping on the microphone.
Good for you. It's okay. I'm used to it. I work with Ron.
Let me. My gosh, I can't even. It says. Hold on.
What are you looking for?
I'm getting an issue here from. I wonder if I'm going to be able to share anything today, actually, based on what I'm seeing. Hold on.
Good for you.
Hit stop screen. There we go. Let me see if that helped. Hang on. Okay, good. Whew. All right.
What are you trying to share?
Nothing. Poetry.
Okay.
So this is actually very sad, and I just want to throw this out there because we have breaking news just before we get started. Those are 3 of the hostages that whose bodies were just recovered by the IDF in tunnels there in Gaza, and so it's Yitzhak Galertner, Shani Luke, and Amit Buskila, and so Shani is the one who you'll recall the horrific video of the back of the truck. Was driving away the German. Yeah.
They've been they were keeping their bodies all this time.
I don't know that they know yet. I think we all saw that video and presumed that she was dead in the back of that truck. And then you heard people saying, no, they're taking her to help her and fix her and stuff. Shut up.
No, she was
so
dead.
Yeah,
I think she bend that way.
That's right. So keep their families in your prayers and those 3 lost souls there. That is the latest news out of Gaza. It just it's the horrors of October 7th continue to linger. They're never going to go away for so many of these families, and so Godspeed to all the Israeli soldiers who are trying to seek out justice there in Gaza. So that's the latest from there. Another headline that came across from the Middle East, and right before we got started, and this is Iran arrests 260 people in raid on Satanist network. And I
CNN?
my first I see that and I go, oh, that's Iran being Iran. And then I thought, wait, no, hold on a second. It's gonna be America, and it'd be much more than 260 people. But I read the article and it said something about like what was the thing they said? They were spreading a culture of Satanism and nudity. And again, it could have been anywhere in America.
Wow.
Quite frankly, apparently, did you know this? Piercings, earrings, and tattoos are all verboten in Iran. So I guess
Wow.
I get you in the Satanist club there. So that's
not much of a party atmosphere there. Did they have King Charles's painting there of the Satanist thing?
Oh my gosh. I don't have a picture of that to
Hang on, I do.
put on
Where
the
did I
screen.
put
You
it?
got that? See,
Yeah.
you're so
Give me a
you're
second.
so good.
I actually did the let's see, it's King Charles. Let me
So if
see
you-
how I do this.
If you zoom in or if you turn wait, no, I guess
How do I
you
do
don't
this?
turn it upside down. But it looks like
No,
Satan,
you
like
just
the little
you just
mirror.
double it.
You
How do I do this though? How do I make
okay,
this?
that's what it is.
How do I
Don't say-
share? How do I
Oh,
share this screen? If I send it to
I
you, can
see.
you share it?
I don't know. I see add to stage there, but I don't see the picture. Can I put the article up? That's not your
I don't think
that's not your
that's not the
farmyard
article.
fun, is it? No.
Not yet. We're not far
Which
enough into the
tab am I
program for me.
putting up here for you?
Let's see.
No, you know what? I
I
can
just
just get
sent
it
it
on my
to
phone.
you.
Oh, you did?
King
Oh,
Charles,
that's
I just texted it to you in hell. Images, I think I can do it this way. And
Texted it to me?
I did text it to you, so
so I can just hold it up on the screen.
yeah.
Let's
If
see.
you I see
Oh, wait
it
a minute.
there.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Huh.
Hang on. I'm getting another text here.
Here, there's that one. There it is. I found it.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying
It's
to.
up. It's up on the screen now if you want to pop
It's up
that
on the
one up.
screen. Okay, you do that, and then I'm trying to figure out why I can't see our other guest that just joined us. There you go. You got that? You're zooming it in.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now
Let
there,
me
and if you take King Charles and if you just copy the image over to the right hand side and flip it horizontally,
Yeah.
then you've got right there in the middle. I mean, that looks like
I see it. No, you don't have to convince
Baphomet?
me.
Isn't that weird? I mean, is that just what do they call that, pareidolia, where you humans are trained to see faces and everything, but to me that's like, even if you squint, you see it, and it looks like Baphomet, right? Isn't Baphomet
That's a big word that Keith
the
doesn't
goat
know.
god?
Oh,
Baphomet.
really? Interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to get
Baphomet.
this link to our other
That's right.
guest here.
While you're doing that, he's kind of I was going to say mentally retarded, but he's really not. He's more of a techno-tard. Hang on a second. Here is so that is the King Charles and the Baphomet, and then there is Baphomet's face.
Oh my gosh, I don't like that guy. I never knew his name. I don't like him.
Baphomet. But isn't that weird? So that's his face,
That's
and
creepy.
then
that's creepy, dude.
And then there's that. I mean, it's the same face.
Mm-hmm.
That's just weird.
Go out on a limb and say I don't like that at all.
Isn't that weird? I mean, the fact that how could you do that accidentally?
You did it on purpose. I think whether you like him or whether you're pushing, what's the guy's name again?
Baphomet.
Baphomet. Thanks, Benjamin, for putting that on the screen for me there. Whether you're a fan of Baphomet and you're trying to push that out there, or you just are trying to mock the king. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, hey, look for me there. Look who just joined us. Whether you're a fan of... I hear audio, sir. There we go.
Sir,
Jeffy?
Can you turn down your radio?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. We're on the air.
Long time caller.
Thanks for making time, bro.
No, anytime. I thought we were here to promote. I was just jumping in to promote Saturday Morning Live, but we've already bypassed that.
Saturday Morning Live.
You want me to move?
Hey, Keith, you can just hang up if you want. We'll take over.
Oh, that's cool. Can I?
That's all good.
Anyway.
All right.
No.
That's all good. Look at that darn good picture of King Charles, and that is awesome.
That's Baphomet in the middle.
Yeah. What'd you call me?
I mean, that's him. That is. I mean, that's
now the butterfly almost looks like the end of a devil's tail.
The butterfly is stupid.
Butterfly,
right? But it's just the way the little shoulder thing leads up.
I know.
Gosh,
the whole thing. You know, those look like the end of his horns. Oh, you know what? That's right. Because look at that, and then look at
the real picture.
That's where I was going. I mean, here, hang on a second, because his horns.
Why don't you bring up the real picture? There you go.
And his horns. So the butterflies would be sitting out here on the end of his horns.
Yeah.
Wow, that
would be the end of his
freaky
horn.
as hell. Yeesh.
All right. This was on purpose. But is he a fan of Baphomet,
Wow.
or is he
It beats me.
just?
I mean,
Wow.
and once you see it, you can't not see it?
You can't unsee it. You cannot unsee it. Yeah. It's
Well,
there.
if you trace the royal family back, they were affiliated with the Nazis, but that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
What does your behemoth have to do with the Nazis?
Well, that's not a stretch. I mean, Baphomet and the Nazis, I think they go way back together, don't they?
What's his name again?
Baphomet.
Baphomet. Yeah,
Baphomet.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the goat.
Does his friends call him B? I really don't know him.
I don't know. What is the spiritual meaning of Baphomet anyway?
Oh, hey, guys,
question.
you're familiar with the Apple iPad commercial, right? Where
Yeah.
they crush all the stuff? Yeah, obviously. I mean,
Yeah.
Wait,
The ruination of the
look at
world.
this.
Oh, there's your guy.
I just realized I have these, and then it's like, I just want to see their little eyes pop out.
Yeah.
Wait, the what?
Like-
The iPad commercial?
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, Brad.
What?
Are you from America? Or what are we?
Not
are we
originally.
talking about?
What?
Seriously, you don't know about this?
I haven't caught up on the latest edition of my show prep podcast.
They've already bent the knee. They've already bent the knee to the Apple.
Yeah,
iPad.
it's been out there so long. They bent the knee. A competitor's made a response. Y'all will do that tomorrow at Real Saturday
Holy cow.
morning
live.
Live.
I'm sure I may have put that in the show prep for Saturday Morning Live. I'm sorry, the Saturday Morning Live.
Yeah,
when
no,
my
just
co-host
real, not
did-
the.
My
just
gosh,
real.
man! Don't you know the name of your own website?
God, he
Real
just cost
Saturday
another
Morning
$100.
Live.com.
He
You
already
got to start
cost-
finding him.
Jiminy.
Okay,
He
so
costs more money. He's like
I know
feeding
the
a dog.
only reason Jeffy is here is because whenever you join us here on the Friday live stream, you're promised animal videos, which I know Jeffy is the world's biggest fan.
I hope we have a whole bunch of those.
I was not
Oh my
told
gosh,
it would be animal video.
I hope we have a. Are you going to play us the promo from the new Peacock show on gay animals?
No, crap. I don't have
darn
that.
it.
Do you know what
that'll
you
be
call a
tomorrow
female
morning.
peacock?
What do you call a female peacock?
No.
According to Paul Lind, it's a.
If he has to say according to someone else, then it's going to be bad.
It's a
It's a.
a peacockless.
All that for that. Jeez.
You know what? I need to have the rim shot available right here.
I
for
have
times like
one, but
this.
it doesn't make any noise.
Have you guys ever heard of a duck named Wrinkle who runs the New York City Marathon?
Oh my gosh! Here we go.
Something
You
about
seen
wrinkles?
that? Seen that? Wait, hold on. I want you to see this. Now this is something else here.
This is Wrinkle.
What? This is Wrinkle right here. This is
Okay.
his pre-marathon. Which, by the way, can we talk about the inside of this car real quick? It looks lived in. Look.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no. I mean, that is.
A duck looks tasty, is what that duck looks
it
like.
sure
Duck
does.
lives in there.
A little orange on that.
What is that? A
So,
cucumber?
I mean, this is a long video, but every year this duck just runs this marathon.
Was that
And
Johnny
he's got
Depp?
little shoes.
Yes,
Yeah, I know.
that's who that
Johnny
is.
Depp with his, oh my gosh, you're right. It's Johnny Depp with his pet duck. Bro, you're right. Hold on. Go back. Look at this. I'm saying go back. I'm doing it.
You're
Who's it?
doing-
I love the guy standing there with the mask on in the middle of the outdoors. But you stay safe, bro.
and he can vote,
He can vote. Hang on a second. Let me.
especially if he's illegal.
I might disappear here, y'all, because I'm turning off my Wi-Fi. I accidentally had it on. Let's see. I hope I'm.
Do we have to
plugged
talk in Pig Latin to like avoid the algorithms?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Look at that duck.
So this race was the marathon. That was a while ago now.
Yeah.
Danny
But, I
over
mean,
in the chat says it's Jeffy.
Hi.
It is Jeffy.
Did you see what's his face? The artist that let loose all the balloons
Hey, look, he
yesterday in
crossed.
New York.
Yeah. Well, it's a bunch of.
Brad, seriously, are you even close to being an
Fa-
American or pay attention to anything that happens in
bunch
the
of
news?
phalluses.
What?
Were let
I'm in
loose
Azerbaijan right now.
I believe
Wait a
it.
minute.
I
Nice.
believe
That is
it.
nice here. What balloons?
Okay. You know what? Y'all are gonna have to get
The
together
man
before
part balloons with the pictures of all the people
Man
that
part.
are bashing Trump, that are against Trump.
That was very funny. It was
It
very
was
funny.
hilarious. I can't
All right.
believe. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
All I remember is the balloons that they released in Cleveland that caused they landed on the airport, and remember that?
Yeah, well, people were, they're going to kill the birds.
Oh, for the ones in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The birds will make more.
Oh, speaking of New York, I did the story today on Chewing the Fat, by the way, which drops later this afternoon. About
where can people get that?
You can get that anywhere you get your podcast. It's available. Where New York is going to hold the first rat summit, which is going to be awesome, coming up in September. I'm looking forward to that.
A bunch of politicians going to be there to celebrate.
Mayor Adams said, "Look, we need to get together and work this out." Now, the story said that New York is like third in rat population, but they are number 2.
Baltimore's number 1, right? You can't take
No, not anymore. Chicago was number 1 last year.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very good.
They have big rats in Chicago?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. Chicago.
And they're all going to get together and figure out how we can humanely kill them. I say just put down glue sticks and be done with it.
Wow.
Boy,
you're right. Chicago ranked as the holy crap. Those things.
You're right. That's what I said. You're doubting what I said.
I am doing my own research. Chicago pest control ranked Chicago rattiest city in America. Those things are monsters.
Speaking of things that
Keith, thanks for having us today.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm happy to stop by.
Hold on.
I was just trying to add to the animal videos.
No, I appreciate it. Hang on a second. Hang on. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen.
Share some rat videos from New York.
It's Real Saturday Morning Live.
Thank you.
I better hang on to
Real.
that.
Don't forget the real.
Yeah, it's not the real.
No.
It's not Saturday.
It's real.
It's not the Saturday. It's real.
Otherwise, we're paying too much money.
Yeah.
All right, so I want you to see this. Now I don't know that these chickens have been starving for a week. I don't even know. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. It's dinner time, and you got to see what happens. This gets intense, y'all. Just called them. What? Look at that. They can fly.
Whoa.
Nice.
It's
when
like
they're
a
hungry.
stampede.
Yeah, when they're motivated, chickens. Can fly.
Yep, she's out. Got to get out of here.
That's the stuff of nightmares right there.
Where are they coming from?
I guess they're hanging out up in the woods there.
Yeah, along the ledge.
Oh.
It's like a big rush of wind. That's nightmare.
Why would you want them? Why would you want them to do that?
Because you
want them to come in to eat.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
That's Jeffy at dinner time. Am I right?
I mean, if I'm hungry and somebody bangs on that pan, yeah.
Look at the size of these rats in Chicago.
I know. I know. And they're so my friends at PETA who love me, and I love them PETA right back.
It's like a cat.
They care so much about rats, and those are living animals and beings too.
Oh my gosh!
Look at that! Those things are monsters.
Yeah.
Play it.
And those renters have
This
caught
is
the
from
rodents in action on camera.
Angela Green.
Numerous attempts to get rid of those giant.
Look at
rats.
the size of that woman.
Wow.
My bad.
This is a few years ago, but
Marjorie Parra is brought to tears thinking about the conditions that her 3 young boys are living in.
I see the rats just playing here like they.
All right, no.
Like they own the.
I'm not dealing with whiny.
Well, they kind of do if they're.
They kind of do. They kind of do.
I want y'all to see this now.
That's awesome.
Can we be clear here? Turtles are stupid. Tortoises,
maybe
not so much. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's moving the dadgum gate. And it says it's a tortoise because it can't. Now, obviously, it's sped up. It's sped up. He's not that fast. That would be creepy.
Wow.
But look, he wants out, so he knows how to.
He's gonna get hit, isn't he? Whack.
I mean, that's seriously, it's Frogger, right?
Oh,
bro, what are you doing? So he died. Just kidding.
Easy.
The guy brought him back. Now watch the turtle. He's like, screw this, man.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I wanted to get out of here.
I know. Look at this thing. Hey, we got a visitor. See, I need to open the gate for him.
Yeah,
I mean, that turtle. Wait, what are you doing?
What, did they get a report? Or there's the turtle police or something?
Right?
Is that do? Just take duct tape and tape his feet inside.
Oh yeah.
How about you just put him on his back? You're not going anywhere.
You know, where's the creativity in putting a turtle on its back? Put duct.
I'm seriously, he's lucky he didn't get run over. Dummy.
I hit a turtle once. That's not fun for you or the turtle.
Did you? I mean, you actually ran over the whole show.
Did. I did because I was trying to save him.
Oh no! Wait. Oh, I thought you said you had one. You hit one?
No, I hit one, and because I was trying to say I was going to at the time I was working at the Opryland complex before they shut it down, and I was going around Dottie West Curve where she died, and there's a turtle in the middle of the street, and I was like, oh, I swerved around her. I said, oh man, I need to go back and get that turtle out of the road before it gets hit. So I put the car in reverse, and I'm like, where the hell did it?
Oh,
I felt bad. I really did because the turtle.
I have de-legged a turtle in a car once. I hit a turtle and it crushed his one leg. So I picked it up and I took it to the park and I put it in the little lake at this little park. And I was like,
gravel pitted it?
No, I did not gravel pit it. I took it to the lake. And I went back there.
Hold on, Jeffy. Hold your story for a second. Hold on, Jeffy. Hold your story for just a second. Hey, Brad, the gravel pit is a reference to a story from a few weeks ago with the governor of South Carolina, if you haven't heard about it.
Right.
Anyway, continue, Jeffy. You took it to the pond and then...
Not Carolina, but Dakota, Brad. I don't want to throw you off.
Right.
What did I say? Right. Did I say South Carolina?
Yeah.
Christy Brinkley, the governor of South Carolina.
Yes.
Okay, right.
Yes, that's correct.
Gotcha.
But I did go back. I did go back to the pond several times. We used to go to that park quite a bit, and I saw the three-legged turtle just kind of swimming in a circle out there.
Oh, that's cool.
Shore. So he survived.
Yeah.
And every time he saw you.
Oh yeah. I mean, he came up on shore and he was like, "You bastard."
No, he's like, "You made me into a freak." All the other turtles run from it. I bet he swims in a circle now.
Well, he gets to stop at the handicapped turtle area there at the lake.
He's got a better parking place now because of you. How kind. Hey, can I just say, Brad, I'll make you feel better. Let me just say this. People, it's not worth risking your life to avoid hitting an animal on the highway. In fact, I was moving from Atlanta to Houston, and I was on Interstate 10. I was just getting onto the interstate there in Lafayette, Louisiana. Got on the interstate on my day 2 of my trip, and there was a turtle in the middle of my lane, and I didn't see it until it was too late, and I tried to miss it, and I had a little 92 Ford Escort, and that thing can ride on 2 wheels, just so you know. So be careful out there.
That was on 2 wheels to avoid a turtle.
That was the first. Yeah. Oh yes. I didn't want a Brad experience, but hold on. Listen to this. Jeffy, do you recall the county road, the highway out near me? There was one day I had all 3 kids in the car with me, and there was a turtle, and I was like, Brad, I was trying to help out this turtle. I hate this story.
Because there's the pastures out there and everything, so it was crawling around. Yeah.
Exactly. And so I pulled over and there was no cars coming. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to help this guy go across. And as I approached him, he hissed at me. He was a snapping turtle. And I was like, oh, well, sorry, dude. So I just quickly backed off. But I tried, I did help him get a little bit further before he, was an ass. And he decided he would turn around and head back the way he came. Not a good plan. So before I got back to the car, there's a semi coming, and I can see the future.
Oh,
if I had left him alone, I got into the car and I said, "No, kids, no, don't turn around, don't." And I told them, "Do not turn around," because it was.
See, I will say that's the difference between Keith and my parenting skills, because at that time in my life, I'm telling the kids, "Watch this. This semi's going to run over this damn turtle." I'd have the whole family watching.
I can still see the result of
Is
that
it-
impact.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
what-
nice.
It was
Is that what
rough.
happened with this rat? What's the
Wait, what-
Chicago
We're
rat
still
hole?
Stuck on the rats. Oh yeah,
Where's
on
the
the
rat?
sidewalk.
Yeah, what is
They
that?
just got rid of it. It's been a Chicago, like it started to be where people would come. It was a tourist attraction, and it was been
What
there for a long
happened there?
time. It was there for a long time. And
Did he
then,
jump? He just
they
couldn't live anymore?
They just got rid of it. As a matter
What?
of
So he
fact.
jumped off the Sears Tower, and that's the impact.
What
No,
is?
Actually, I don't know that it ever said what it for sure it was. It's just that people believe that it was, the rat hole on the one sidewalk there in
Well,
Chicago.
and then apparently people
Creepy.
filled it up with money,
Yeah, they kept it was a tourist attraction.
and
Who gets
then
the
somebody, and then,
Yeah, Chicago needs the money.
oh
They'll
wait, it
take
was like
every cent they
deeper
can
than
get.
that. It was deeper than that to begin with. Is that a tea bag? So they put like money in a tea bag. Hey, there's a New
I
York
know, I
City
s-
token.
Yeah, or foreign coin or something.
That's a token,
Wow.
isn't that an old token?
I don't
And-
know. That's
And so that way,
there's a
so
lot
it was
going on there.
it was just a hole that looked like a rat, or did
Yeah.
somebody make it?
No, I honestly I don't remember. I just know that I read where they covered it up because and I was like, why would you cover up a tourist attraction? That's a reason that people wanted to go to your stupid city.
And it's like a foot square. How much of a problem could it be? Yeah. I mean,
I
I
got
don't work for the city of Chicago. I don't know. They didn't ask.
wow.
Let's see here. I think I
Still
have
stuck on
one
the
more.
Chicago Rats. I love it.
One more.
Wow.
Little. Here we go.
Oh, we
one
have more
more
animal
Governor's
videos?
herding them
Yeah.
up again.
Okay, so
Oh,
this
those
is.
are cute. Those are
Yeah,
actually
so
cute.
these are goats, but they're not the star of this performance.
Oh, I thought they were horses.
Last week we had 2 raccoons that were trying to open a door, and this week we have a raccoon that this is from the N1 James sent this. This is a raccoon that is also doubles as a goat herder. So a little baby.
Get him, Governor.
raccoon.
Bring him in.
Bring him in, Governor.
Come on, bring him in, Governor.
Little baby raccoon.
Bring him in.
Go to your home.
Herd
You
him
too
in
good
there.
for your
Come on,
home?
get him in there, Governor. Get him in that gate. There you go.
Yeah.
Get him in there, Governor.
That's it.
Attaboy.
Good.
Get him in there, Governor.
Even goats hate raccoons.
There you go. Come on, Governor. Get him in there.
He
Who
tells the
needs a
governor one more time I'm going to attack him.
sheepdog, huh?
Yes.
Good job, Governor.
Oh no, that just said
There he
Jeffy.
goes.
Wow.
So okay, so you remember how back in the Pat and Stew days, Jeffy,
Wow.
y'all had the James K. Polk Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah.
And you'd have
Yeah,
a fun
that was
fact.
A long time ago.
the-
From
the-
James
Wow.
K. Polk, which I'm sure you're the one who submitted those fun facts on James K. Polk.
You would be correct.
Yeah, thank you.
Not nearly
Wow.
my favorite president, but we had to go with the bit, right? So I thought, I got to start. People are going to have to remind me because I will forget. Brad, this is on you for next week to remember. I need to do a Calvin Coolidge fun fact. I was looking earlier. So there's Calvin Coolidge. I don't know. See it on the screen there. Calvin Coolidge over here on the train.
Can
and
you
then
make
I've been
him
trying to-
bigger?
I've been trying to figure out what fell here. I think it was another Calvin Coolidge thing. So now it's just this sticky, nasty stuff.
Are you going to call it something like?
I don't know. That's what I need help with. That's what I need help. So y'all be
Calvin
thinking.
Coolidge Minute or
Calvin
Be
Coolidge
Cool
Minute.
with Calvin or
Something like that. Anyway, so the Calvin Coolidge fun fact for today is related to a raccoon. He was very fond of animals, collecting everything from cats to birds to lion cubs that he wryly named Tax Reduction and Budget Bureau. Love that. So for Thanksgiving in 1926, an admirer sent him a live raccoon with the suggestion to cook it and consume it as part of the family dinner. Happy Thanksgiving. Ooh, yum, yum. Wary of sampling
Yeah.
raccoon meat, Coolidge pardoned the animal. Well, that sounds familiar. And it soon became a close friend of his wife's and was given the name Rebecca Raccoon. We've talked about Rebecca Raccoon in the past on this podcast. But the pet's undomesticated status became a source of contention among the Secret Service. Oh, yeah? Let's fast forward 100
Yeah,
years.
no
We'll talk to
kidding.
you about she was prone to ripping up furniture and speeding through the house. Oh, I'd love to see that.
Naked?
Rebecca was eventually
It's Rebecca.
donated to a zoo in 1928. But a lot of fun there.
and is still alive today.
Well, maybe her
still alive and
offspring are
kicking
though.
today.
Her
Right.
offspring are because those raccoons, man,
There's old Rebecca Raccoon.
they breed like Wildfire.
Raccoons.
Yeah, they do.
So I'll totally forget.
Jerks.
Totally forget.
So was this after the kid died or before?
This is in 1926. That would have been after.
Yeah. See, they were both shook up and they wanted something to love.
Well,
So they chose a raccoon.
You know, their other kid lived until the summer of 2000. He was hanging out for the Bush versus Gore.
What?
Yeah, the other son lived. That'll be another fun fact for another time.
Wait, are you talking about a person or a raccoon?
2000?
I'm talking about Calvin Coolidge's
other
kid. Son.
Oh,
yeah.
He's
Okay.
like he was Calvin Coolidge's hunter, because he definitely was Calvin Coolidge's hunter by what the hunter is to Joe Biden, because Bo died for Calvin, and the rest of the family.
Now I see where he's going.
Yeah. They love the kid that died. Every family loves the kid that died more than all the other kids.
Right.
The way it is.
Yeah.
The way it is. That's a fact.
Hey, Brad.
Uh-huh.
If you weren't hanging, I moved on to rapid fire. Sorry.
Oh.
If you
Sorry, I
weren't
was
hanging
looking at
out
the fainting
here
goats.
today on At the Mic,
Right.
on the Friday live stream, what would you be doing with your time right now?
Be doing what I'm doing right here, looking at fainting goats.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's either that or napping.
Or
One of the
napping.
two. Or napping.
I
So
hate it that you're sacrificing a nap
Right.
for this. Jeffy, what would you be doing right now? that you can say on the air.
Oh, yeah. I'd be playing with the raccoon. We have a pet raccoon now.
Okay. Jeffy, what was your first job?
that's what the kids are calling
Is that a
it.
euphemism
Yeah,
for
that's
something,
what
by the
I
way?
call it.
It is.
Playing with your
I told you my first job. My first job was working for Mr. Wallace, taking care of the horses at the fairground.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for Mr. Wallace. Every Saturday, I'd go down to Mr. Wallace's house, hop in the car, we'd drive to the fairgrounds, clean out the horse stalls, hose them down, bring in new straw. I did that. I'll never forget when I asked my dad, "Hey, Mr. Wallace wants me to go to the fairgrounds, and he'll pay me, and he wants me to clean out horse stalls. Can I do it?" And my dad was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah. I love how Jeffy takes a conversation that we've had in the past and then tries to apply it to the present with a completely different audience. And be like, I told you already. Well,
Man,
yeah, you
go
told me
back
like
and listen.
3 years ago. And
Why
if people aren't aware, on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/atthemicwithkeith, there's 122 conversations. Brad was a two-parter. Jeffy was also an episode. Jeffy was episode, what were you, 3? You were 3.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough to be 1. It's okay.
Well, that was
All right.
That was Pat Gray, and then Hillary Kennedy was. So this is everybody's life story. And so Jeffy, I'm sorry I asked Jeffy to tell the story again of his first job to impose on him. Brad, what was your first job? I probably already asked you this. I'm sorry.
The yogurt machine.
Oh yeah.
Frozen yogurt. So I don't like. I mean, I like frozen yogurt, but I don't. It's not like I crave it.
It's
If
like
I have a bowl of it in front of me, I'll eat it. But it's.
because you've seen it like behind the scenes, and it's not.
I've
pretty.
seen the behind, of frozen yogurt. I've seen it, and it's just. I mean, it's good, but it just after you can eat as much as you want, it's,
Mhm.
it's like anything you can get anytime, anywhere. Pretty soon you get tired of it.
You sure do. That
Yeah.
doesn't matter what it is.
Nope. And somebody else is tired of having it too.
Always.
Right. And you see somebody
Always.
else's yogurt and you're like, boy, that yogurt does look good though. I could try that yogurt. And,
Correct.
right. And they're like, take it. I'm tired of it. And it tastes kind of sour.
Yeah.
Brad, what was
all
your
yours.
first car?
Yeah.
What was your first car, Brad?
It was, that's the other weird thing. A Monza. I'll just leave it as a Chevy Monza.
Okay.
Chevy Monza.
Chevy Monza. It was bright orange, and boy, was it
I
fugly.
don't remember the Monzas.
Chevy Monzas were Chevrolet's great idea of putting steel ring pistons into an aluminum engine block, which doesn't work out too well because
My
just
stepdad
doesn't.
was an engineer at General Motors, so maybe it was his idea. You never know.
Could have been because they discovered, that does not work when you have steel piston rings on an aluminum block engine.
Huh.
Just
I don't remember the Chevy Monza. I gotta go look.
What was your first car, Jeffy? Already told you.
I
this.
told you already. We talked
like
about
4
this.
years ago. If you can't remember, that's on you.
I had the first car that I owned that was my car was a Ford station wagon, black. Used to be a flower wagon from a funeral home, and I loved that car so much, man. It was a 4-door black station wagon. Had the stupid brake 19.
The CB radio.
It had the CB radio,
That's
and
my
it had
childhood, man.
and it had you know how it had the speaker in the grill. So on the CB radio, you could switch it to speaker, but I actually had the speaker in the grill, so you could hey, get out of the way. It had the speaker in the front.
Turn into like a megaphone. Yeah.
It was
I
so
envied
much fun.
I was such a CB geek. I envied everyone that had a speaker, external speaker like that, man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
What car was this? Hold on. What kind of car?
It was a Ford station wagon, black Ford station wagon.
Like what year?
I don't remember.
Was this in the 40s?
I don't remember. I know what you're getting at, and I don't remember.
I was trying to figure out what.
Not gonna happen.
Was it like one of the ones with the wood?
Not gonna happen.
Wood paneled siding?
Yeah, I don't recall. I just said it was black.
With wood paneled siding.
No, I did not say that.
Okay.
Jeffy, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Oh, that's a good question. That's why I asked it. I probably on the west coast of Florida. Just give me a condo about 2 stories up, so it can still jump off if there's a fire, and you don't have to walk up too high, and you can use an elevator if you have to. You're right there on the beach. Be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Bradley.
At Olivia Dunn's house.
Wherever Olivia is, that's where I want to be.
Right.
But I guarantee you, if we're back to frozen yogurt.
Right.
Yeah.
There's somebody tired of that frozen yogurt.
Absolutely. You're not going to want to be with Olivia for too long.
Nope. That's absolutely right.
Brad, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say the phrase, think of a happy memory?
Olivia Dunn.
It's a memory.
I don't
memory.
That was a minute ago, so it's a memory.
Okay. Fine,
a happy memory.
We can move on. I'm afraid we could just.
I don't really have many of those. Thanks for that.
That's good. Sorry, Jeffy. Happy memory from the
Olivia Dunn.
Okay. Last question. Wow, this is kind of intrusive. Jeffy, what are your plans this weekend?
Do it.
Who comes up with these?
I dare you.
I'm just planning on being with Olivia Dunn.
Thank you.
That's all I'm doing.
That's all.
That's all I'm doing.
Brad's like,
those
are my plans.
Here's the problem. At some point or another, you have to have a conversation, right? I mean, you have to talk.
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
Everything else is wrong after that.
Right. It's just
everything. I believe we were told on Saturday Morning Live, our show that we do on.
Oh, wait, hold on. Excuse me. It's called RealSaturdayMorningLive.com. And if everybody that's watching right now hasn't already bookmarked this, shame on you.
Right.
I believe that we were discussing a topic similar to this as, if you're trying to be with someone, you don't worry about the dirty dishes, about the house, about the car. Sorry, you want to be with them. So you just kind of let all that stuff go because you want to be with them. But then once after you've been with them, then you're like, holy crap, man, what is going on? Right. We were told by a listener
your screen up,
of Saturday Morning Live that was called post-nut clarity. And I tend to go with that.
Okay. You can have more of this conversation on RealSaturdayMorningLive.com tomorrow morning.
That's what we told.
But I'm just saying, why is this a bad picture to share?
I'm not sharing that picture.
Why? She's wearing a bathing suit.
What
are you gay? Are you afraid of showing?
Yes, I'm totally gay. Totally. You got me.
Are you afraid of
have you
showing
guys
a
seen
woman
this?
on your screen?
Have you guys seen this story? That's an AI
Oh,
priest.
no, I'm
AI
not. You
priest.
know what? I'm not looking at your picture because you're not looking at mine. You look at mine. Now look at. There you go.
There's Brad's dream woman right there, ladies and gentlemen.
I did not say she was my dream woman.
You kind of
she is the
down that road. Yeah.
I did not say
LSU, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Okay.
Yep.
Just make sure.
Is that the LSU AI?
Is this even a real woman?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. So I want to talk about this AI priest that has been defrocked.
Yeah.
For telling a user to baptize a baby in Gatorade.
Does that mean he's not a virgin anymore?
The priest has been defrocked.
Well, the AI priest.
Was the church advocating that
there was
be worthy?
Right. There was a Catholic advocacy group, Catholic Answers. And so his name was Father Justin. And so he's basically been recalled from his role of answering questions from the faithful.
Okay.
And so somebody on Twitter said that
but he's not real.
Well, yeah, right. But they said that they did that the AI priest took his confession and offered a sacrament. Quote, this is from the AI priest, Father Justin. I absolve you of your sins. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Go in peace, my child, and sin no more. Okay, so far he's got it down pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And then, hold on. I killed a lot of trees for this story. Here we go. Let's see here. This is a different person that said this. I'm sorry, I thought it was the same person. So somebody else goes, I asked the AI priest if I could baptize my baby with Gatorade in an emergency, and Father Justin said yes. So now there's a big controversy with.
Wait a second. Why is that?
You set him up. You set him up.
You set him up. Plus, that is not. He said that the question is in an emergency, and why was that a problem? Because if the priest is blessing the water to have the child baptized,
there's a couple
or the
issues.
liquid, whatever it is. So what?
So the first one that I read to you, where he is offering the sacrament. I guess apparently he wasn't supposed to do that. So, because AI priests are supposed to, I think he was supposed to just offer advice, but he's out there doing sacraments, saying yes, you can baptize with Gatorade, and so they've defrocked him, and he's gone.
How can you frock an AI priest in the first place?
They defrocked. I mean,
I know, but he had to be frocked before he was defrocked. So how do you frock an AI priest?
Very carefully.
The advocacy group wrote, we have rendered Father Justin just Justin. So he's not going to be offering up any more sacraments anytime soon, not giving bad advice about Gatorade.
Did this particular priest have altar boys with their hair parted down the middle? Or?
That's a fair question, actually.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know.
Just asking a question.
But this got me to thinking, okay, remember the show Travelers, right?
Yeah.
Remember that? Okay. Mm-hmm. So not to give anything away, and close your ears for just a nanosecond.
It's been off the air for how many years that they haven't
seen it? For me, it was new a few months ago.
A few years ago.
Yeah. All right there. What was the story you forgot? Dang it, I messed it up.
The Travelers.
Anyway, so the Travelers show, I mean, that's where they were taking their marching orders from AI. They were going back in time. If you don't know, they're trying to fix humanity before we derailed ourselves. Too late. Have you seen the Biden administration? But they came back in time, and they were taking their marching orders from AI. I mean, this Father Justin thing is just the tip of the iceberg. There are going to be people, if there's not already people worshiping AI. And
I don't know about worshiping, but for sure we're going to reach a point where AI has been right on so many things that instead of questioning,
give into it.
We're just going to believe that it's always right, and then that's when AI says,
Have you seen the Chat GPT? Was it 4.0 or whatever it is?
Yeah, the latest edition,
where they the two AIs talk to each other. They make up a song on the spot. They give it. Oh, and teaching the kid geometry. With it's mind-boggling how human it sounds, And when it gets tired of being the dancing monkey,
I think this
we're
is
all
a
in
topic
trouble.
on RealSaturdayMorningLive.com tomorrow.
It
You're
could be.
absolutely right. It's going to get to a point, just like you said, where it's like, you know what? My name is Skynet. Nice to meet you.
What's the
Right.
stupid show that's on
The Saturday Morning Live?
Prime? No, the stupid TV show that's on Prime, the FBI show, where they
good.
use the robots.
Good to see you can't think of a damn thing either. I can't think of shows.
It's a stupid
We're
show.
all old.
We
We're all
talked
old.
about this, Brad, you and I, because you said you couldn't watch it because it was the FBI. But
Oh.
the show itself, like 9.
Yeah.
Gosh, darn it.
What's that
Anyway.
It wasn't the Americans. I know that.
Right
That's the
in
other
front
one.
of you. Look it up. FBI Prime.
I'm looking.
9. But that's what it goes back in time where they start using computers like we're doing now, and then it jumps ahead where the AI has taken over everything. But the people from the beginning,
Law and Order.
No, stop it.
Is it FBI?
No.
Oh well, I'm looking for an FBI show.
Fast-paced drama, Amazon Prime Video. It was on.
I can't find anything. I'm sorry. The hints that I've been given didn't give me enough information.
Yes.
Wait a second. It was on Prime, though, right?
I think so.
I don't think it.
Close the
TV show.
Yeah, you're right. No kidding. I agree. I don't need AI in my life. Would you guys be fine if it just went away completely right now and we weren't using it at all?
Brad loves it. So.
I like it. I like AI. I think it's a great tool, but it's the problem is if it gets in the wrong hands, it's like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gun. A gun in the right hands is good.
Class of 09. I knew there was a 9.
That's it. Okay.
But a gun is not. Oh my gosh! Thanks so much, Crow of Judas. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Did you say cruel Jews? What'd you say?
Crow of Judas.
Oh, sorry.
That's his name there.
You cruel Jews.
Okay. So, what was the thing you just said? Oh, AI. It's not like a gun. A gun's not gonna develop its own decision-making process and eventually shoot.
Well, we don't know AI is going to do that, do we? We are projecting that, but we don't know it's going to do that.
Correct. We don't.
You got me. Then let's just keep going down this road. I can't wait to touch base on this. Somebody put this on a calendar for a year from now.
Well, we're not going to stop it. That's for damn sure.
No, we're not.
No, so, if we have a society where people like Anthony Fauci can push ahead with a gain of function research to unleash a pandemic on us, then of course we're going to allow AI to do its thing eventually.
Which means we should be allowed access to it too, so that we can have a positive influence on it.
Yeah,
like AI generated Olivia Dunn.
Oh my goodness! Hey Jeffy, this morning you and I talked off air about the Vatican preparing guidelines for apparitions. And I forgot to see the update.
The Pope's supposed to talk, right?
About, today, and I forgot to get an update before we went hot here.
Wait,
but
what?
The
so
Pope
here's
is speaking on aliens and stuff today.
Yeah. So they were in the process. When I printed up this version of the story, they were in the process of finalizing a new text with clear guidelines and norms for the discernment of apparitions and other phenomena.
Yeah.
This would be good for. Hang on. RealSaturdayMorningLive.com. Once they publish those, they may have already done it, but it just goes on to what was it you said? It was aliens and supernatural stuff,
supernatural stuff. That's what they really are going to be talking about there. It's not necessarily aliens. It's just the supernatural.
Well, let's pretend it is aliens because that'll help me segue into my next story.
6 main outcomes.
I bet you it's aliens.
I bet it's just aliens, like Jeffy said. I bet that's what it is. Because it's funny you mentioned that, Jeffy, because I have a story here. Here's the headline. We're detecting no alien civilizations because they were destroyed by AI. That's what an astrophysicist proposes. Huh. You still want to go down that road of AI, Brad? Anyway.
Wait.
This is stupid.
Who's the astrophysicist?
His name is Michael Garrett.
Mike. Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
He's such a jokester.
Yeah.
He's just kidding.
So
here's what he said.
Okay, yeah, let's see what he says.
So, blah, blah, blah. He says that, so he's proposing that AI is the universe's great filter, a threshold so hard to overcome that it prevents most life from evolving into spacefaring civilizations. That's his thesis, anyway. And he wrote it. He wrote an essay. I'm sorry, an essay. What's the difference between an essay and a thesis? Don't answer that because I don't really care. But he wrote it for the publication, The Conversation.
Oh,
and so
their Christmas parties are amazing.
Yeah,
they really are.
Your latest copy of The Conversation, I think, is sitting on the nightstand back there.
It is.
So according to Garrett, the AI would not only be smarter than humans, but would enhance its own capabilities and spread at a speed that outpaces our own evolutionary timelines. Let's see. So he's saying that this is the takeaway here. In this scenario, in this scenario, I estimate the typical longevity of a technological civilization might be less than 100 years, because then the AI intervenes and is like, no, not going to let you get any more. So he's like, yeah, we're going to be running out of time soon, since we've been advancing technologically for, well, he didn't say 100 years, but anyway. There you go.
We've been advancing technologically for longer than 100 years.
Yeah, that's true.
No way. Hold on a second. Sorry to interrupt. Jeffy, do you like mayonnaise on your hot dogs? Crow of Judas wants to know. No. And Danny K says, breaking Paul Pelosi's hammer boy prostitute gets 30 years.
Yeah, he was sentenced today. He was going before the judge today. 30 years. They wanted to give him 50. So you got a deal. Get out of here. Here's 30. That's interesting. 30 years for that. Wow.
Anyway, about that AI.
Yeah, so I posted a poll on my Twitter feed last week, and I'm not prepared enough to have the graphic, so I just printed it up here. And it says UFOs are most likely American, 44%, Chinese, 7%, actual aliens, 24%, and demons, 25%. I just went with emojis as your options there. So do we have any thoughts on UFOs, boys? Anything? Are we ever going to know the truth?
Interdimensional. And no, we won't know the truth from the government. They'll never tell us.
No, they will not.
And tell us anything.
If you believe in the flat earth, then the aliens are really already here. They're just on the outskirts of where we live here on our plane, which I like that theory, actually. But there's many who believe that we are actually the aliens. We came here, and then we're now, we got killed off, and we're growing back. We're building ourselves back to where we were when we first came here to take over the planet.
Oh, I like that.
And he would know because he was here when it started.
And then there's those people over at the creation place that think there's something called God, whatever, that created it all. At the Creation Institute. Those people.
Right.
Hey, so
I love that place, by the way. I really do.
Have either of you gentlemen, and maybe somebody in the chat can chime in here, anybody ever been to the Singapore airport? Because apparently I keep getting tagged on all these videos regarding the Singapore airport terminal place.
It's a big airport.
It's fascinating. Look at these videos I have, man.
Hang on. Crow of Judas just gave you $5.
Who did?
Yeah, I know. He said thank you to him already.
He did?
When you called them Jews.
Oh, that's right.
Jeez.
Brad's on a delay.
We're in 2024.
Hi, long-time caller, first-time listener. What are you guys doing?
If you'd like to have fun, what you need to do is run into a store and say, what year is it? And then when they say 2024, you say, it worked, and then walk out. See what happens. But that's just me.
Wow, y'all are still here after 2020? It sounded bad. Anyway, so here you go. This is inside the terminal at the Singapore airport.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're talking about having money to burn. Wow. See, if American airports weren't just set up for grift, we could have airports like this too. No, the exit sign ruins it.
Is that a video screen or is that?
Oh, I see what you're.
Yeah, I feel like that's not real water.
That's got to be a video screen.
Oh well, now I'm not as impressed.
No, in Singapore, did you say it's
really
Singapore?
Cool.
Yeah.
They have amazing architecture too. Isn't that
Right.
where the remember that the building, the apartment building or whatever, with the pool on top and the big? I think that's Singapore.
Is that right? Why don't you?
Yeah, they've got amazing, and I don't know why we don't have amazing architecture here. I mean,
because we're a nation in decline. That's why. We're
Singer Hope
on our way
Singapore
out.
Hotel with pool on top.
Been fun though, y'all.
Singapore. That's why they shoot all the cool stuff in Singapore. Oh yeah, here's the.
Okay, you got
this
it.
thing. Hang on,
Give
me a minute.
What about right now? Is
right
it ready
there.
now?
I've got it. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's the hotel, and it looks like a damn cruise ship up there.
Yeah, that's right.
It looks like it. It looks like it's gonna fall. That doesn't look sturdy at all.
It's amazing. And then isn't Singapore where the that other tower? No, that's in that's in the desert.
No,
that's close to Singapore. Same place. I mean, they all look alike.
That just looks like it's just sitting on top of those 3 buildings and it's gonna fall off, whatever that is.
And there's a pool up there, and there's like a forest. And they've got truly innovative. But then again, if it falls over, no one gets to sue. So what are they going to do? Sorry.
They're in Singapore. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
So this right here is if you actually get on the plane, Singapore Airlines, this is what it's like. I don't want to.
是我心目中住院的第1名。
Whatever he's saying,
是那
I'm
么
sure
的
it's
自信、专
fascinating.
业又上单人。
Yeah, enough.
Do you remember the
are,
Singapore girl?
Getting on the plane here. Yep, right this way. Let me show you to your bedroom. This is awesome. This is something else right here.
Hello to you too.
Can I call you Olivia?
Look at this thing, man. Can you imagine flying across the globe in this thing? Not gonna get blood clots in your legs sitting in that room.
Nope.
Cool.
How much blood clots somewhere else?
Wow. Did I mention Olivia Dunn? Hey, this is the remember the Singapore girl?
That may be the greatest line Jeffy's ever had. Ever. And these are a lot of things.
These are the Singapore Airlines commercials from like the 80s. And it was all around the Singapore girl. It was like the Continental Airlines. Remember they moved their tail for you? That was back when you could objectify women.
Oh, wow. Don't get those days back, am I right?
I know. I mean, what else are you supposed to do with them? You can't objectify. But yeah, it was. Listen to this commercial.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. You want that?
Damn it. Yeah, don't you? You want it? Oh, I'd rather talk about fast food price inflation than Singapore girl. No, bring up Singapore girl. Oh, sorry. Now bring up Singapore.
Okay, there we go.
Shut up. That's not my fault. All right, here's 1986.
I don't remember this.
You're always there across the world. I see you smile.
Right?
I see you care.
Singapore girl.
You have that way of knowing what to do and what to say.
What?
You have that touch of magic.
Oh yeah.
As you carry me to places I have never seen.
Carrying you, Jeffy.
Wrote this?
What is happening?
The world is great
this
when
is
I'm
crap.
with you. The sky is yours.
Easy.
Come on.
You're always there across the world. I see you smile. I see you care. Singapore girl, you're a great way to fly.
Right?
Awesome.
Who wouldn't want to fly on the Singapore girl?
That is awesome.
What is going on?
And don't you remember the Continental Airlines? We really move our tail for you. Continental.
Thank you again, Crow. Okay, I want to make sure that Brad sees this, Jeffy. Give us just one moment here. Crow Judas again. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
Did he?
He wants to know who Trump will pick for VP. Jeff Fisher is going to be his.
We really move our tail for you.
Do you remember these? Oh, you do. You were like 60 when these came out.
1970.
Thank you, Crow of Judas. Thank you. No, don't.
And then they'd have a shot of the back of a stewardess.
No.
I promise you, there was a close-up on her butt.
I believe you. Just breaking things over here.
On Continental Airlines, we'll do a little more for you a lot faster to make this the nicest flight you've ever flown. Like we say at Continental Airlines, we really move our tail for you.
Wow, you don't get that food on an airplane.
No, you do not.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. The one, the
Yeah,
Proud
Brad,
Bird
they
was
didn't
called-
do what you said.
They
so
didn't
you
have,
lied.
all right, they didn't, on
you
one of
lied.
them, the early ones, the mid-70s,
Yeah,
it was like the
whatever.
close-up of the stewardess's butt.
That's not what you showed us, so you lied.
No,
Wow,
but
see, when you promise a female backside and don't deliver, Jeffy is going to hold that against you forever.
Thank you.
is he?
Thank you.
Remember, I still, where'd she go? Damn it. Shoot. I don't
You want to
have her
look for that
anymore.
while we move to the next thing here?
No. Don't go anywhere.
Don't
Wait a
forget,
second.
tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
RealSaturdayMorningLive.com, where you're going to get all the Singapore airline stewardess butt that you
She's
can handle.
gone.
I hope that's true.
Hold on.
I hope that's true.
Whoa, what are we got happening here? I feel like I should take this off the screen here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
No.
was. Is that your
There's a
sound effect?
soundboard with all the laughs in it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll put it back on.
You could use them.
I can't read them. Send that to me, would you? That looks like fun. Okay. So the fast food inflation chart. I want you to look at this thing. So
Yeah.
this, let's see. Can you see the years now? I can't see there. You see the years on there, gentlemen?
Okay, there you go.
There we go. Okay, so look at since 2014, McDonald's has gone up 100%.
Oh yeah, they're trying to fight back now too. They just announced
$5 meal.
$5 value meal. Yeah,
$5
much?
value meal.
$5 value meal.
Wow.
Yeah. Which
Shut
actually,
up, everything's fine.
yeah. I remember my grandfather. I remember Papa would say, "Go get yourself some supper tonight," or whatever, and he'd give me $5 bill, and that would pretty much cover everything at McDonald's. Can you imagine telling your kids that today? Yeah, here's $5. Go get supper.
Yeah.
But,
This is what
I
you
mean-
get. Shut up.
but inflation.
Hey, don't forget, our president told us that it's the companies that are just bending us over.
Inflation, it's the greedy things. He talked about taxing the rich again today, as a matter of fact.
Oh, goody. But look at
We
this,
want-
though.
want
If
the rich
actual
to pay the
inflation
rich.
is at 31%, what is going on, though, with McDonald's in that time? That and Popeyes, Taco Bell. Is that Chipotle? Oh, I got a Chipotle video.
Is the
for you.
point of this chart that everything's more expensive? Because I knew that when I went and bought stuff.
Did you know that? Did you already know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
No, it's actually. Oh, here we go. Hold on a second. What is this here?
I mean, that's-
listen to this. 33%. This is what I wanted to say. So food prices have actually gone up 33% just in the last 5 years at these places. So the majority of that surge has obviously, shocker, right, has been.
But they don't figure food prices or energy prices in
Isn't that
the
something-
consumer price index.
They just took something else off of there as well. I forget what it was.
Whatever that was, it was expensive.
And that's
Yeah,
the big
exactly.
one of the big problems as well is that they, even though, okay, we'll say for instance that the inflation is down, all right, where it was, went up to 9, now it's down to 3.4, okay, whatever. But prices have not reflected that at all.
No.
The inflation is still through the roof. They're still the 3% is still living off the past 9 and 8 and whatever it was before then. It's just we're just continuing to pay more. And you're right, according to our president, we have the money. So okay.
We have the
Shut
money.
up. Everything's fine.
Uh-huh. So are you guys bummed about, speaking of restaurants, are you bummed that Red Lobster is closing lots of locations?
100
I think
stores.
100 stores.
99. Yeah, they're closing 99, and they may go bankrupt
It's
altogether.
just
They're
because
trying
they
to
made
avoid
all
that.
their money already. That's not a bad story. That's a story of success.
When
They
I was a
made
kid,
a
we
bunch of
used to
money.
go to Red Lobster, and I haven't been in a while. I
That's
think
the problem.
Once in you're right. That's what I'm saying. Now I feel bad because I think of Red Lobster. It's just not convenient. It's not on the way, you know. And
It's your fault. It's your fault we're losing Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Thanks, Keith.
Actually,
When's the
they
last time you were at
got
Red
in
Lobster,
trouble a
Brad?
few years ago. They got in trouble a few years ago, and then this one company, the shrimp company, bought into them. Might even have bought the whole kit and caboodle. But that's when they kept their all-you-can-eat shrimp deals. And they were trying to tell them, no, don't do that. Don't make it a limited thing. And they were like, no, we got to have all-you-can-eat shrimp forever. And they lost. That's where they lost a bunch of money. Because they should have not. It should not have been all you can eat shrimp forever.
Hold on, was it like a membership? You belong to the shrimp?
No, you can just go in and like $20 and get all you can eat shrimp.
So hold on a second. How many times have you been? We might have figured this out, Brad. How many times?
I haven't been to a Red Lobster.
Yeah,
I will say, and after the third or fourth plate of shrimp, they get a little angry when you say, "Hey, I need some more of that bread too."
Right.
Right
it's funny because here's a Quora conversation. Somebody's asking, is the all-you-can-eat buffet at Red Lobster worth the price? And the answer is Red Lobster does not have an all-you-can-eat buffet. The closest thing is their endless shrimp promotion.
Yeah.
It's not quite the same as a buffet since you have to order each refill one at a time.
Right.
You can continue blah, blah, blah. Still, it's a pretty good deal. All-you-can-eat shrimp for around $16 to $17 a person.
Yeah, it was like $20, like I said.
When was that? That was 3 years ago.
Yeah, that was the good old days. Huh?
They lost a bunch of money. Plus, here's a trick for you, just a little helpful hint from me today. If you were to say you went into a restaurant and they had an all-you-can-eat item that you wanted to purchase,
I love
and they had made you order every plate again, right? They just didn't bring 8 billion shrimp to your table at one time. They brought out a plate full, and then they make you order another plate. As soon as they bring you that plate, you say, I'm going to need another one.
Right.
Right then. Don't wait.
You're right. And the same thing with Red Robin with the bottomless fries. Don't make me... Let's keep them moving, and I'll tell you when to stop. Because then you... And you're exactly right, Jeffy. You say it when they bring it to you. Because if you wait, then you're going to be sitting there with an empty plate for a long time.
They still wait to see when you finish it, and then they bring you another one. That's what I would tell my servers to do if they worked for me.
No, they don't.
Well, so
I didn't get to this last week on the podcast here on the Friday live stream, but I did tweet out a video from my experience at Chipotle. This was a male dancer. I was a male dancer at Chipotle. All right, so I went there. I needed a fork. I got a spoon. And I got the fork. Both of these, they say fork on the picture. Right?
The picture actually says fork, or does it just represent a fork?
I will reach through this camera. Nothing but spoons. Spoons. We did get spoons in the spoon, and then we got knives and spoons. So I'm trying to point out that look, it should be the forks, but apparently not. So
those dirty bastards.
Right? I went to the.
They just brought out more spoons and said, "Screw it, I'm filling."
So I went to the cash register there, and the guy who I think was the manager, it seemed like, I said, "Hey, you don't have any forks out there," and his response was, "You're standing over the line, sir." Like my big toe was hanging over the line at the register, and I'm like, "You son of a
what?"
And so I go,
"That is awesome." I would have said, "Oh man!"
I literally stood there and I said, "But you still don't have any forks." And he goes,
where my toe is.
I need you to stand behind the line. And I'm like, "You can't." And I was gonna let this go. I was gonna let that totally go.
Oh no,
that wasn't a part of my video. It wasn't a part of the description.
No.
And then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna send a message to Chipotle, a little DM here, and talk to them about the location that I was at and my experience.
Which one was it?
I spent great detail explaining what went down, and
So,
I never heard back.
It's been a long time since I've actually been in Chipotle, but this was not during COVID. This was recently.
Hold on. This was like a week and a half ago.
So there's a lot. There's a line, a measurement tape on the floor where you have to stand by the cash register.
It was like just a tile the way it was. It's the Chipotle over near you, by the way, Jeffy.
Wait,
but
so you're not?
Was it along where they fix your food? So you're not supposed to be that close for health reasons or whatever.
No. The food's way over here.
Okay.
Then it's the cash register. Then there's this open space before they have the to-go order rack. And in that little gap where the workers go, it was nowhere near the food. Nowhere near the food.
Okay,
and
I was just wondering where it is.
Can I just
figure out why it would be such a big deal for you to be over that?
Yeah, what's the line for?
I don't know. He didn't care that there weren't forks out there, because what he did, he didn't take forks out there. I had to go. He opened up a box. He knew that they had a box of forks. He takes the cutter, right, and he reaches in and he hands me a fork. Then he sits the box down and goes about his day. He didn't take that information and go out there. I went and I sat and I ate, and I sat there and I kept expecting he's going to come here and put forks out. He's going to come out here. And the time it took me to eat, he had not come out there.
Yeah, no way.
They don't care. They just don't care. No. Can I just say, I got to point this out, Danny K. This is exactly what was going on in my mind when we were talking about the shrimp and the fries. Keep them coming. I was totally doing the Dumb and Dumber thing. Cam Neely, Boston Bruins great hockey player, in an acting role. Great job, Seabass. Bring the beers over here. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out, Danny K. That's exactly what I was doing there. Thank you for reading my mind. Okay, baby names. Top baby names.
Chipotle has got to be. They've been struggling now lately, and they've had plenty of health setbacks in a lot of their stores.
How does that place stay in business with all their health scares? And what am I doing going
there?
Well,
with their dumbassery of a line. What's the line for? I hate stupid.
I know that really bugs me.
What is the purpose of the line?
That isn't a line. It's
not a line.
Right?
It's literally just a strip of tile at the register.
Okay, representing
it's the most
a line
thing you can imagine. I cannot. This guy must be a COVID holdover, as far as he's now Pavlov's dog kind of reaction to people standing over the line. I guess I don't know.
Is there a sign that says you don't step beyond this tile?
There's nothing.
So he just in his mind decided that was a tile he didn't want.
He's a little Napoleon, yes, and he doesn't.
Very well could be on the spectrum, and that's you got.
No. He was not.
Don't step on that tile. Don't step on the tile.
I think this is hysterical. I had forgotten. I'd forgotten this next story. I'd forgotten the first line of this story. Top baby names. Do you want to guess what the top baby names are? Boy and girl. 5th year in a row for both of them. Wow.
Neil.
No.
Down.
It's Liam for boys.
Yeah, Liam and Olivia. No.
Olivia.
It is. Yeah.
It's too perfect for today. It's too perfect. But here we go. Jumping up the charts from number 11 to number 6. Mateo.
Oh yeah.
Mateo.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see other names. I'm just trying to see. This is a poorly written story. Are there other names on here? Hello. There's not even didn't even print up a top 10 list. But
oh yeah. You get it.
Oh, you got it? You're gonna find it for us?
I'll find it. You should listen to Chewing the Fat, by the way.
Oh, okay. When's that come on?
I did that earlier this week, but
oh shoot, I missed it. I'm behind on my Chewing the Fat downloads.
No. Please do not apologize. I know you're busy.
You keep talking about President Obama. That's how far back I am. I'm trying to catch up on.
I mean, Brad didn't even see the Apple ad. What's going on?
Wow. Commercial 19.
I can't believe you haven't seen that stupid commercial. That really is upsetting me.
So he didn't even get my my whole reference to squeezing this ball. I hate that I.
No, that's what I said. What commercial are you talking about? iPad commercial. iPad Pro Crush.
Yeah, just watch it later. And then you can talk about it.
But I'm not going to know what you're talking about now if I watch it later.
Well, I'm not talking about it right now.
Right.
So
you just did.
You're in luck. Oh my gosh.
It's
Okay.
something.
Did you guys hear the story?
It's crushing the trumpet.
Did you guys hear the story about
It crushes Space Invaders.
Okay. We'll just
It's
wait.
crushing the paint.
All right, so you want all the names?
Yeah, let's hear the
I know
top
you're ready.
10.
I know you're ready to move on, but
Joe, no, I want to hear the names,
All right.
the top 10 boy names for this year.
all right. Well, as you said, Liam number 1,
Mhm.
Noah number 2,
Okay.
Oliver number 3, James number 4, Elijah 5, Mateo, as you said, is 6, Theodore number 7, Henry number 8, Lucas number 9, William number 10. Boy, no creativity or anything with those names, man. And Liam has actually been number 1 for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, 5 years.
Olivia too. Olivia's been number 1 for a long time too for the girls. Number 2 is Emma. Then we get to Charlotte, Amelia, Sophia. I guess it's Maya or Mia, M-I-A. I have a daughter named Maya, and it's M-Y-A. So people do call M-I-A Maya, but those people are stupid, so it's Mia. Isabella, Ava, Evelyn, Luna.
I'm going to blow your mind. I'm going to blow your mind.
That's what she said.
Watch this, because you're talking about, what was the name? Elijah?
Yeah, number 5 on the boys list.
All right, Cher has a son named Elijah Blue, right?
That's his taken name or whatever, right?
I thought Elijah Blue. No, you're thinking of the other one who no, Elijah Blue, I'm pretty sure.
The other one is transitioned. Is this
that's Chastity.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
But I'm looking at the Apple iPad Pro Crush video without any sound. And
it is
says,
a Sonny and Cher song that they play.
Right.
Yeah.
And you said Elijah, just as I looked over and saw that the song was Sonny and Cher.
Yeah.
That's freakish. That is like one of those coincidences in the universe.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Talk to the AI priest. Okay.
Wow. And then I get this. Rolling Stone has a story that just dropped 19 hours ago. Cher and son Elijah Blue Almond pause conservatorship war amid mediation.
Hold on.
Wow.
Elijah Blue Almond?
Yeah.
Almond, yes.
Yeah.
It's a blue almond.
They've been fighting over that money for a while.
The blue diamond almonds. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
They've been fighting over that money for a while, and she thinks she knows best. Of course, Cher, but she's out running around with her 20-year-old boyfriend or 30-year-old boyfriend or whoever he is, and she's busy taking care of business with. And I don't blame her. Good for her. Whatever. If you're getting cash and new clothes and car rides for having a little share business, why not?
So wait a minute. He's a spelunker?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Talking about her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call, Brad.
I mean, Cher, she's what, like 80 now, right? Ooh.
Okay. So have you guys, what do you know about poop transplants?
Fecal transplants? This? Yeah, it makes you younger.
Fecal transplant, yeah.
Yeah, if you have like stomach issues,
IBS,
make you
right?
Do it, right?
So this lady, Danielle Kopke, she did a do-it-yourself fecal transplant for her debilitating IBS, and this story is, it's terrible.
Doc Thompson wanted to do that. Look where he ended up.
Right. Okay. Wait a minute. If you do a fecal, what is it called again?
Fecal transplant. Jeffy.
Yeah, if you do your own at-home fecal transplant,
kids,
does that mean you
do not try this at home?
Walk in front of a train? Is that what it makes you do?
It's possible. Prove me wrong.
All right.
Okay. So so she tried this. She used her brother's.
Why would you do that?
Because she had the IBS wrong with her. Yeah,
the symptoms include indigestion, stabbing pain from trapped gas, and severe constipation, Brad. And so what she did is, and by the way, an FMT, a fecal, I don't know what the M stands for. Matter transplant starts with blending a healthy donor's feces with saline solution and inserting it into the recipient's gastrointestinal tract, either through an enema, oral capsules,
Yeah, they usually
colonoscopy
capsules,
or
your own
upper
capsules.
endoscopy. Experts in the huh?
They usually put them in capsules. So
they don't just take it with a spoon and try to shove it up their butt.
Some would, but it wouldn't work. It's got to get inside your gastrointestinal area, Brad.
Right. And I'm guessing she didn't have access to that area. She only had access to the poop chute.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're eating right now, maybe don't for the rest of this
Why
story.
would you do that?
She was sick.
So hold on. I want you to imagine this process here. Just imagine for me.
I have been for the past 5 minutes.
Going to your brother and be like, "Hey, can I have some of your poop? Because I'm gonna actually make Jeffy." I was telling Jeffy, I've been trying to catch up because I'm about 20 years behind the rest of the world when it comes to shows and movies. But I can just see in Breaking Bad when they're in the RV making crystal meth. I'm just see them now making fecal transplant pills from her brother's donated stools. She slowly started to gain weight despite not changing her diet. Wow,
yeah, it was helping.
And things were helping. She was able to go to the bathroom naturally for the first time in 3 years, but she developed acne because that's what her brother has.
What her brother had. Yeah, you pick up the other person's idiosyncrasies from time to time.
Incredible. And so then she's like, I'm going to switch donors. So, boy, she must have a really close relationship with her boyfriend because she went to him. It's like, hey, can I have some of your poop? Because I'm going to make the pills from your stuff. And so her acne went away, but this time she experienced depression symptoms, which her boyfriend had. She had really, really bad depression. So then she went back to her brother's poop transplant, and now her acne is back, but her depression went away. I swear, this is insane.
That cannot be real.
Well, it was making the rounds all over the place. In fact, I think it was Business Insider where it started.
Yeah, and that was the problem too.
Okay. Oh, I don't know, man. It was on Yahoo News too. Oh, sorry.
I wouldn't. I don't know that I would do it myself.
No,
but I can understand. Having to do it.
Yeah,
but you're not physically, picking it up and eating it, which I could never do. Oh, no, I could never do that. But I could barely do. But if you're diluting it and then putting it in a capsule.
Diluting it. How do you dilute a poop pill?
With saline, she said.
Look what the AI overview says about this topic. Even AI knows. According to Very Well Health, it is not recommended to try a fecal transplant, also called fecal microbiota transfer, at home. No shit.
No, but that's the problem.
That's the thing. That's what the AI is trying to get across. That message precisely. Hey, did you guys see that it's been over 7 weeks now, and the crew of 21 on that ship, the Dolly, over there in the Baltimore Harbor.
Yeah,
they're still on it.
Still on it. They wouldn't let them leave.
They wouldn't let them leave. They took away their phones. And I thought, because the story said, haven't been able to communicate with family and stuff for several weeks since they took their phones. Confiscated as part of an FBI investigation. So they're not allowed to leave or anything like that. And the article, like their attorney, I think, or someone said, someone represented and said they can't do any online banking. They can't pay their bills at home.
They don't have any hostage.
Of their... Yeah. So, exactly what's happening. But they gave them these loaner phones and a SIM card, but perfect. They didn't give them any data. So here's a cell phone. Anyway, what is going on there as the FBI has confiscated these phones? Do you think this is just part of, hey, we don't want we're cool if you cross the border illegally, but your visas are delayed here, so we can't have you going on shore. So, do you think it's just that, or do you think
put them in a damn hotel? Lock down the hotel.
Well, they could. They wanted to. Because they didn't want, to be honest, they didn't want the ship to sink. So they were keeping it afloat because it had the bridge on top of it, which they just blew up to get so that it would refloat and they could get it back to the dock. That's what they blew up. That's what they blew up the other day.
But the ship is sitting on the bottom. It's sitting on the bottom of the channel.
I know they wanted those. they wanted to be able to refloat it, but they had to have maintenance people to be taking care of it while they were doing it, while they were removing it from the old bridge.
So they're not just standing around; they're actually doing stuff.
I hope not. Damn Sri Lankans.
No, it's only one.
Well, you know how
20
lazy
Indians
they are.
and one tree.
Oh, well, there you go. The Indians. What do they do? They sit around a lot. There's a billion of them.
Right.
Oh, hold on a second. Welcome to the
those are the
party,
Chinese.
rowdy introvert. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you enjoyed that that talk about poop pills. Okay, so have you guys heard about these Americans?
They have, by the way, this will tick you off about that story too, Keith.
Oh, cool.
We have found all the workers now that were working on the bridge that died, which is good. But prior to them finding the last guy, he was Guatemalan, and they had a memorial for all of them before they found him, and they raised the Guatemalan flag in remembrance. It was nice of him to come to the United States and work and make a better life for his family. Yet we're still raising the Guatemalan flag in his memory. It's wonderful.
Can you sing for us the Guatemalan national anthem?
Yeah, we'll
Guatemala.
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 Guatemala. Guatemala. Hey ho. Guatemala.
There's not many shows that are going to give you impromptu versions.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm Guatemalan at heart.
Right.
Why is that? Why is that?
Well,
we are Guatemala.
Yeah, we're all Guatemalan. So.
Hey,
today.
Have y'all seen the Turks and Caicos situation with Americans being detained over having loose ammo in their luggage? That's been happening quite a bit lately.
I thought they arrested someone else, but was it for the same thing?
3 different individuals. And by the way, it's 12 years in prison if you have stray ammunition in your luggage. 12 years.
Who has? I mean, really, if you have stray, what did I do with that bullet? It's in my carry-on bag.
I've given considerable thought to this, Jeffy. I can absolutely see that happening because, as they say, there's on a hunting trip, and it absolutely could happen. I could totally.
That makes sense.
So,
going to the Turks and Caicos on a hunting trip?
No, that luggage was on a previous trip. And then when you come
right after you get back, you decide let's go to Turks and Caicos.
I guarantee you, in your suitcase, there's something in there left over from the last trip that you aren't aware that's in there. But for some reason, I don't know, they just get a new metal detector at Turks and Caicos International. Like, what's going on there where they're all of a sudden busting people? Like this could have been 100 people coming through there.
Yeah.
You know, some money grab.
Something's up. I don't
know that, but I have a tough time, seriously, feeling sorry for these people. And if you're one of them, I understand how frustrating it is. And we, as the United States, should be doing something for these people because it's just silly that they're arresting Americans for a bullet or shells in their luggage. If that's the case, if that's actually the case. That's what they're being arrested for. That's just, it's asinine, and we should tell them to
the money grab.
But
governor from Oklahoma.
I still don't understand how you would have loose ammunition in your luggage. I'm sorry, I just don't buy that. I just got back from elephant hunting, and I left my elephant shells in the bag.
As someone who has taken a hunting trip, I can see how this would happen. But I was thinking as I was reading this story, I don't know that I've ever flown to a hunting trip. But anyhow, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Virginia, man. Because I'm just trying to think.
Some do. There's some big game hunters and stuff that fly all over the world.
Okay, but this is what I got to thinking. Should we respect these other countries' laws? Because where was it? Do you guys remember? Gosh, this would have been in the late 80s. Maybe somebody can do my job for me in Google. Was it Thailand? Where was it? Where the kid, Sri Lanka? I don't know. Some kid, teenage kid, right? He spits on the street, and the penalty was a caning. Remember that?
He got caned, yeah.
I'll bet he doesn't spit on the street anymore.
Right. And I remember that was an international incident, and somehow the U.S. government intervened and got the punishment, I think, lessened. But I still think he got some caning.
I think he did too. I think he got some caning as well.
But it's almost like I got one foot on each side on this. You're like, all right, let's be reasonable. But the other side is, if somebody came here and broke our laws, we'd be
we want to follow them, and we want the laws. Yeah, I know.
Except that we have tens of thousands of people every day breaking the law at the southern border, and no one's paying any attention.
Don't start bogging us down with facts.
He makes a good point.
Our laws.
But you bring in 7 9mm rounds, and then one guy had 20 rounds of rifle ammunition.
Okay, now hold on. Now we're getting a little ridiculous because you don't notice that. I'm kind of with Jeffy now. You don't. I can see 1 or 2. I didn't. My story. I was looking
probably in the outside pocket. How did that? Wait a second. Didn't they? If they took off from an American airport, where are they from?
Well, these are different incidents.
The
TSA would have picked that up, right?
Missed that leaving. I mean, I guess
all different. Yeah.
No, you can have that. I guess in your check bag.
If you're leaving the United States to go to the Turks and Caicos, TSA should not be allowing you to get on board an airplane.
And that's true too. They should have caught that in America. That just shows you how good we are at our security here, right?
So
what are they going to do?
The TSA and the airline should all have some sort of process for the tourists leaving in the United States, going specifically to the Turks and Caicos.
Are they going to throw the bullets once they get to Turks and Caicos? It's like, I left my gun.
Well,
boy,
maybe they're gonna make a ghost gun. We've all heard about those Turks and Caicos ghost guns, around the world.
Singapore, by the way. Thank you, Miss Phantom Fan. That's
because Turks. The U.S. State Department has urged travelers to Turks and Caicos to exercise increased caution because of crime, including avoiding walking alone at night. It's also warned them to be vigilant about guns and ammo in their luggage. So you're going to a place where there's lots of crime, but don't go armed.
Don't go armed. By the way, pick a name.
You're not armed.
You don't get Turks and Caicos. Okay, you get one or the other.
Right.
You're not armed if you have bullets. Well, that's just
right. That's what I'm saying.
All you need is a piece of pipe and a ball-peen hammer.
I'll throw these bullets at you, and you're going to be hurt.
Well, it could put your eye out.
Okay, gentlemen. I despise homeowners associations.
I thought you were going to say I despise homos, and I was going to get really upset.
I thought for sure that's what he was going to say too.
I'm trying to think of what I said. I despise homo. Oh, yeah, okay. I see where you went there. Homeowners Association, HOA.
Absolutely believe that.
They suck. They suck. However, this guy
same thing.
Who kept a boat next to his house and was told by the HOA, you need a fence blocking that boat so you can't see it from the street. Okay, well, I'm going to hire an artist, and you're going to love this. And here is what this gentleman did. Genius.
It's funny.
Decided that
I would have done it.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good, and it looks so real. Yeah, so it looks exactly like it did. I should have sent Rob the.
Is that an illegal? Is that an illegal painting it? Because they look illegal.
Probably.
Wow. So look,
here's the thing. You outsmarted us on painting your fence to look exactly like your driveway did before the fence was there. But we're gonna have to refer you to ICE for the workers you have doing this.
I love that.
So this is exactly what it looked like. I don't know that the before and after is on here, but just use your imagination. It looked just like this before the fence was there. And this homeowner is awesome. I want this guy as my neighbor, honestly.
Do you?
I've heard an interview with him.
Oh, no.
You might not.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wait a second.
He seems like a nice guy. I'll just leave it there.
Maybe he could have put some money into his lawn right there next to that isn't.
Oh, no. He used this month's budget on paint.
Right.
So you can't have everything.
Wow. He's probably a gazillionaire, though, because obviously he's not spending money on upkeep.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hang on. You make a good point. I want to point out something else here. That's such a good point you make. So the HOA has a problem with the boat in the driveway, but not with like the busted blinds or whatever, the yard or
the yard is probably because there's water restrictions and that's what you get.
Oh,
because this is in California, so I'm sure this is water restrictions.
Okay. Anyway,
in fact, that's why the boat's not in the water, because there isn't any.
There's no water. I gotcha. Okay. Did you guys? Boy, electric vehicles. That has been that's been quite the rough go for. Did you see this? Ford lost over $100,000 per EV in the first quarter of 2024. Over $100,000, more than double the deficit. But did they?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just
it's
reading
all
the story
funky
here.
accounting. It's all across their fleet, but the bottom line is nobody wants EVs.
Exactly. So in 2023, let's see. So first quarter 2023, the EV market saw growth of 47%. In the first quarter of 2024, the EV market grew at 3.3%. 47% growth to 3.3% growth. You're absolutely right. Nobody wants an EV.
Well, and look if you look up the sales figures for Tesla for the third or fourth quarter of 2023, there's somewhere in the neighborhood of, I don't know, 300 and some odd thousand units. And then look up Ford third quarter EV sales, and I think they sold 12,000.
Yeah.
7% of the market is
let's not
EV.
forget this is why this administration is hitting China with tariffs to save the EVs that they are already spending money on to save.
And this is what happens when a government intervenes in a marketplace and tries to manipulate the outcome and passes a damn bill that's meant to push this industry. When Americans have said with their dollars, we don't want it.
How much are the EVs now that now with the tariff from China? How much are they going to be?
Well, probably double, right? I think that's what the tariff was. The tariff was 100% on the EV vehicles. I think, and I absolutely could be wrong, but I think that's what I saw.
Because the Chinese was it BYD, pretty young thing. BYD.
Yeah, no, I remember. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. That was Michael Johnson. Chinese electric vehicles can cost as little as $9,600.
What?
That's more than $50,000 less than the average price of an American EV.
Can I retrofit that? Can I pay the $9,600 and retrofit the gas?
If that's true, then double the price of that, and it's still below.
So speaking of EV failures, first of all, Hertz just went all in. So this is what I have hated Hertz for 5 years now, because they double charged me for a rental, and it took you had to know somebody. Thankfully, a guy, I complained about it on the air when they double charged me for a rental, and it was the stupidest thing. I only had one vehicle for this week. Why are there two charges? It's a long story. It was two reservations, but anyway, it's 100% Hertz's fault. I knew this was going to happen. Nope, no, Jeffy.
I'm just asking the question.
So here, you know what? Here we go. I will walk through
Sir,
this
answer the question.
I will walk through this with you. My father-in-law made a reservation back in 2019. Okay. And you wanted the story. Here it is. All right. His flight got delayed. So I called Hertz and I said, hey, I need you to switch that over in my name so that when I get into Cheyenne, I will be the one that can sign the paperwork. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, sir. We're going to give you the same rate. We're going to cancel that reservation, and we're going to give you this new one at that same rate, so it's not jacked up price. Thank you so much. All right, just show your ID when you get to the Cheyenne airport. So I get to the Cheyenne airport. Everything seems fine until we go to return it a week later, and they're like, yep, this is how much you owe. Two reservations. Wait, you people know that we're returning one car. Well, I don't know. The computer's saying we have to charge you for two rentals. No. Literally you're the ones that gave me the rental car that I'm bringing back. Do you remember? Do you have anything in your system that says we pulled out of here with 2 of these? So this goes on. And I am talking to everyone and their brother at Hertz. I'm emailing everyone I can find on the internet, everything, DMs, you name it. And they're like, sorry, sir, we can't reimburse you for that. Because they have your credit card on file. So
it hurts, doesn't it?
It's
no.
Where's the rim shot, bro?
I don't have one that you can hear.
Makes me sad that you don't have a rim shot for us. So anyway,
he has one, and we just can't.
I do. You can't hear it.
Someone hears me complaining about it on Pack Ray Unleashed, my day job, and they reach out. Runs a. I should find the name of the company. Give him a plug here. I'm sorry. I'll definitely tweet this out later. Anyway, he. Only because of his connections in the back channels of Hertz was he able to get my reimbursement that they rightfully owed me. This happened a week before they declared bankruptcy. So I was like, I'm sorry, I broke the bank at Hertz for my, $800
You got your money when you did, though.
Exactly. Yeah. So then they declare bankruptcy, and then not long after that, they're like, all in on EVs. And I'm like, you sons of bitches. You went and you declared bankruptcy, and then you went and used it. Now that you had this margin that you could play with, you went all in on EVs and bought all these Teslas and your fleet. And now here it is again. They're as you know, they've been selling off these Teslas because they have been failing. Quit. The CEO quits. Here's a headline. Hertz hits Tesla rental customer with $277 fueling fee.
Her what?
Hits Tesla customer with $277.
You said hits. Hertz hits. Okay. Hertz hits Tesla.
Hertz hits. This is from Autolog.com.
That's not what it sounded like.
Hertz hits Tesla rental customer.
I don't know what kind of show this is, but I'm getting really uncomfortable.
So this story reads like my back and forth with them. Like they charged him $277 for a recharge when he brought it back at the 96% or whatever you're supposed to do it. Anyway, it's just, and then I read this.
It's almost like they're thieves.
Almost like they're thieves. But he said, here's a quote from the great writer here, Chris Teague. Hertz could have literally washed the Model 3 in the most expensive gasoline California has to offer. It still would have been cheaper than $277. But anyway, I read another story where all of these Teslas that they're selling off here at this fire sale, all are just crapping out within a week or two after these new owners take possession of them. It's just one nightmare after another. Stay away from Hertz, y'all. Under all circumstances.
To charge them?
What's that?
Are
they putting gas in them?
Charge them? Or?
we put like 100 gallons of gas in this thing, and it still doesn't
go anywhere.
It just runs out all over the place.
And therein lies
the cool thing with an electric car, though, is you'd be able to charge it, and then you could use the gas pump to do like Homeboy did earlier this week. Did you see that video? Oh no, Brad didn't even see that video. So never.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! No. Okay, we're good.
What? I didn't see anything.
This guy so you haven't. Okay, so hold on a second. When we're done here, and we will be within 10 minutes, Brad. I want you to. Actually, I like you. I like you, so I don't want you to actually do this. To go to Twitter and type in.
I'm already at Twitter. What do you think I've been doing while you've been running your mouth?
Oh, and by the way,
old man at the gas pump. Click at your own risk, y'all. Do not watch. I don't recommend it. I'm saying if you want to be.
Just a second, I got to tell my wife to get back to the kitchen. What is going on?
Wait, when that
hello?
Is it when that old man saw an occupied cat? Oh,
on the air, did I?
Huh?
You're not on the air anymore, right?
Yeah, he is actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Should I mute you? You want me to mute you, Jeffy?
Can you hear me?
Well, Mike, hold on a second.
Don't cuss.
I just muted you, Jeffy.
What is that? What is that thing?
Oh, sorry. You want me to unmute you? I respect your privacy, sir.
No, I appreciate it, but I muted my microphone. I can't believe that you can still hear me.
Oh, we could still hear you. Yeah, you're having that problem again. You're not using the right microphone.
Gosh.
Muted on the screen. Muted on the screen.
Grief.
Okay.
No, but
Yeah. Is it muted on the screen yet? There he goes. Now he's muted. Okay. So meanwhile, Brad is over there looking up nasty things on Twitter.
Wait a minute.
I would not encourage.
It's on Twitter?
anyone. Oh, okay.
Twitter old
It's not.
man.
It's not good.
at
It's not good, y'all. Don't do this. Don't do this, please.
Blue waffle. If I did see, let's see, does it end up being a video or is it a?
It's a video of a man with a gas
Wow,
pump.
it says safe search is off.
Mhm.
So it's a video. So the video's gas pump guy 1 day ago. The gas incident episode. No, that's not it. What the hell? Twitter was up in arms. Cancel me. I don't even know what this is about. You people are nuts.
Good. You know what? I need Jeffy back when he gets done there because I have to talk about another customer service nightmare here, or I guess
the old man at the gas pump is an effing sicko.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm
that's
sorry.
A fact.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much, Jeffy. I'm glad you're back. Oh no,
original.
She's not in the kitchen. Did you let her leave the house or something?
Wow. You give her new privileges.
So Jeffy,
this is why I need a robot. Okay.
Jeffy, we need to talk about something here because I know
whatever.
that you and I have discussed this off the air recently, but I have not had a chance to really discuss this here. But how about this headline? Nearly all FTX creditors will get 118% of their funds back in cash.
What?
What
was that?
I cannot believe.
Have you talked about this on Chewing the Fat?
Yes.
I
honestly, and I mentioned it when Pat and I were doing GB radio.
Okay.
I can't believe that this guy is in jail.
I have a question.
For what, 25 or 30 years for fraud.
Right.
And all the people are getting their money back.
Oh, FTX.
How is that fraud?
FTX. I'm sorry. Yes, FTX.
Not just all of their money, but with a profit.
The smaller investors made money.
Yeah.
Yep. So you'll get 100% plus 9% interest.
No,
I don't think so. 9% interest on your 100%. So you get 109% here of your investment. But here's what my question is, gentlemen, and you might have this answer, Jeffy. I cannot locate it. And I have read this story. I've looked through a couple of other stories. And I'm not seeing, I see, it's resolved, blah, 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 blah. Where is this money coming from? Do you know this? It's not in this story.
Profits on crypto.
Yeah, profits on crypto, and also they sold off whatever other assets that he had.
Right.
But so they still, what crypto they had was worth less when he went to jail.
Right.
Which is what they were saying he was.
It had nothing to do with defrauding investors. That whole thing was a money laundering operation for the Democrat Party. That's why they were all in love with it.
That's
why Maxine Waters was up there blowing him kisses. And then when they were done with him, they threw him under the bus.
Yep.
No, she literally threw him a kiss in the court, not in the courtroom, but in the chambers. And then when anybody up there, and it doesn't matter if they're red, blue, whatever color, when they're done with you, they will flush you down the toilet and not think twice about it and let you rot in prison.
Should we finish with a few
feel
good videos?
Hang on. Hold on. No.
You got more?
No, this just broke on Eric Spracklin on
is this your screen I need to put up here?
Yeah, this is a video of P. Diddy that just surfaced. And I don't know what the audio is, so good luck. But
CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video.
Wow.
There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated.
Yeah. That kind of puts a capper on his little story, does it?
Sure does.
Whoopsies.
If that's in fact him.
Yeah, and if that's real video.
Yeah.
Because these days, who the hell knows?
Who knows? Okay. Let's do some feel good here before we leave here. So this story or this video was captured with like a guy let his blind friend drive out in the desert, and I love
You're
this.
Say lit him on fire.
No, he didn't. See, the guy's blind and he's driving. They took him out of the desert where he can't run into anybody.
can tell him that.
Ray Charles used to do this.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
You can tell he's blind because he's doing that crazy thing with his eyes.
He could just close them, right?
Right.
Does the car have a little red stick on the front of it so they know he's blind?
Wait, what kind of gibberish are they talking?
I don't know. Okay. Right.
See, there's a crazy look.
He's not blind. He just looked at the guy.
He's just crazy. He's got the crazy eyes.
He's not blind. He clearly just looked at the camera. He knew it was on camera.
The guy.
It's like, was it Stevie Wonder isn't blind? Was it Charles Barkley that swore? Was it Barkley? Ever?
He wasn't blind?
Yeah, that he came. They lived in the
remember.
same apartment building, and he says, and Wonder walks in, and he goes, "Hey, hey, was it who the hell was it? Was one of those sports guys?" He goes, "How you doing?" And names him by name. He goes, "I knew he wasn't blind."
I knew he wasn't blind. Yeah.
I want to go to this motorcycle chariot races. That's 100% truth right there.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And is the wording right there, is that Braille so they know where to go?
All right, one last video, and then I'll let you guys get out of here. I really appreciate y'all jumping on here and being a part of this today. Thank you so much, and thank you to all those who've been commenting and watching. And the bill, the invoice coming. Yep. I owe you.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
And the crazy you see at a Dollar General.
Look at this.
Can you
Right.
Of course I do.
Yo, sir, this is epic.
What is your name?
Kit. It's short for Night Industries 2000.
Every Gen Xer watching this
Play
is
your
like,
theme music.
I need that.
Play your theme music.
Oh, we need this. We need this. Honestly,
So is this guy just doing this to somebody else's car, or is this his car?
no, I think that's the owner right there who was
Okay.
talking to it.
Didn't they
And
have
I think
the,
he just
the
drives
trailer
around and
too?
shows it off.
They had, remember, and on that show, because I haven't watched Knight Rider but a couple times, but
yeah.
didn't they have the trailer? Because there's a couple of dudes on YouTube who found the original trailer and are restoring it.
Yeah, awesome.
Where did they find it?
Like somebody had it for sale somewhere. It would have been, mostly the stuff had been stripped off and it had been being used as just a regular trailer.
These iconic cars and stuff from the shows in the 80s and stuff. I mean, sometimes they just vanish because I actually I interviewed someone on At the Mic, and she has this thing for Columbo, Dalal. If you look at I forgot what episode that was, but anyway, she said that she found one of the, I guess there was 3 maybe Columbo cars.
Yeah, the Columbo cars. Yeah, they were awesome.
She found it at like a junkyard or something.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah,
I don't remember what kind of car that was, but it was definitely the Columbo car. It was his strange car.
And I mean, these things, they don't always, just, get put in a nice place on display in a museum or something. They end up in weird places.
Here's the trailer.
Okay. Oh,
here's the trailer of the trailer.
Trailer of the trailer. Yeah, because they drive up into it, right, or back out of it.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got that.
So
moving down,
they match all these points
right
on
here. The very top, you see those 3 bolts right along the top right there.
We got it.
Again, part of the winch, and we think it was a hydraulic ram that opened and closed the ramp, but that's part of that apparatus as well.
This is great.
All right, obviously we've got the side door here, which you never see open in the show, but there it is. So that's correct.
Most of the door seat van trailers that they made back then had double doors in their furniture vans, so that's like another one.
It's a long video. If you send this to me, I will put it in the description if people want to watch this. This is fascinating.
That's cool because they go through
watch
it.
All 53
how did they find it? I mean,
I'm trying to, but you guys won't shut up.
Well, he's just talking about the side of the trailer. If
he's proving that it's the trailer because they had like they go along and match Okay,
Jeffy,
well, that's here, and this is that. And
at
that's
any point,
this.
did you
Now, let
doubt
him
that this
tell
was
me.
the trailer, or I mean, I don't recall.
I am doubting that this is the trailer.
no.
The
Well,
wheels.
that's
look
why
too
this
small.
section is called proving its screen use.
Okay, what are you guys talking about tomorrow on? Hang on.
You know what? I can't work with him anymore, so we're
Real
not talking about
Saturday
anything.
Morning
Sure,
live.com.
I will definitely talk about Scotty Scheffler again. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
That
gosh,
whole
that's
thing
right.
has got me all wound up today.
I
Who?
tell you what.
Exactly
no.
why I didn't mention it today, but I'll mention it tomorrow when I understand that you'll know who he is by then.
Brad, just a sneak peek. He's the #1 golfer in the world, and he was just arrested at a tournament today in Louisville, Kentucky. But you guys will have more details tomorrow because he has a mugshot and everything. It's
And we have a police report now.
You got the police report.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So don't forget that is tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern at realsaturdayMorningLive.com. Thank you all for joining us next week. Brad, I'm going to drag you back in here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you in advance.
To do it again?
Yeah.
Man,
I am making bank.
You know,
I
okay,
am
we'll
gonna
be able
retire.
to afford
Uh-huh.
Saturday Morning Live.
Yep. After this is all done, you betcha I'm buying it next week.
And don't forget that starting on June 6th, Thursday, June 6th, at the same 2 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be doing At the Mic Deep Dives with some longer form conversations. So thank you to everyone.
So you're
that's
still
been
doing this one too?
Yeah, I'll be
You're
doing
gonna do Thursday afternoon. deep
Thursday
dive,
At the Mic Deep
then
Dive.
You're gonna do
Friday
Animal
You a
live stream.
glutton for punishment?
Yep, and then I will never sleep again.
Well, and don't forget midweek malarkey that I do every Wednesday at 4
Midweek
o'clock.
malarkey at 4 p.m. Eastern. Is that right? 4 p.m. Eastern?
No, 4 p.m. Central.
That's 5 p.m. Eastern, I believe. And where can people tune in to?
It'd be midweekmalarkey.com because that was amazingly available for like $10 a year.
Hang on, y'all. Hang on.
Who knew? Who knew that midweek malarkey wouldn't have been taken?
I know.
Right?
I know. You go figure.
I spell MALARKEY.
Every now and then a blind squirrel drives a dune buggy in the desert.
So,
You're welcome.
Hey, is that right? Did I get
That's
that?
Midweek malarkey. That's right. Yes.
All right, there we go.
Midweekmalarkey.com.
Jeffy, chewing the fat. It's dropped for the day, right?
No, it has not. It's,
I meant it's about to.
It's about to at 4 p.m. Central. That's
Central. So okay, well, you as well, Danny, and to everybody as well.
Oh, Danny, thank you so much.
I mean, that's
Sue,
his
I
default
am
look.
confused, Sue.
That's
I
his,
am confused because I was looking for a joke that I was going to say.
You were looking for a joke that you were going to say. Like, where do you keep your jokes?
Oh, right here. I just found it.
If you stick me with that thing one more time.
No, I already done that one. Already done that one.
All right. Thank y'all so much.
Just saying, I rear-ended a car this morning.
No way. What?
And
what?
It was just the start of a really bad day.
Okay.
And the driver got out of the car and he was a dwarf.
Okay.
And he looked up at me and said, "I'm not happy." And I said, "Well, which one are you then?" And that's how the fight started.
Oh, he was actually looking for a joke.
See?
Which one are you then? Where's the rim shot, Brad?
I did. You can't hear it.
Okay. Bye. Love y'all.
Bye.
Have a good weekend. See y'all later.